Enjoy where you are. Take time for the people God's given you. The problems will resolve in God's timing. Worrying about them doesn't make it work out any sooner. The people in your life can bring you great joy, great fulfillment. When you're present and connected, life is very rewarding. Are you taking time to laugh together, to do new things? How many people are in the house, but they're really not home? Sometimes the reason we're not connected, I realize it is the past. Past failures, what they said, how they treated us. As long as you're in the past, you'll stay disconnected. This is a new day. God's mercy is fresh every morning. Come into the present. Life is too short to hold on to hurts. Focus on what they did wrong. Give that person room to be human.
If you got someone who you feel has wronged you and you carrying that, that's like a cancer. And all it's doing is eating away at you.
No matter who you're in relationship with, no matter how good of a person they are, at times they're going to disappoint you. Focus on their good qualities. Focus on the reasons you fell in love. All the negative things in the news, it's easy to become sour, heavy. Keep that tension out of your home. Your home should be a place of peace, a place of joy. When your mind is in the past, you can't enjoy the present. When you're focused on the hurts, what they said, it's going to keep you from the beauty of this day. Someone may have done you wrong, but you can't stay in yesterday and enjoy today. You have to forgive, show mercy, and move forward. I know there are real issues, but living in strife, life is not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's where you'll see fulfillment. Because after you reach this goal, there'll be another goal. If we're not careful, we'll rush through the day, slow down, and enjoy the journey. Yes, there will be bumps in the road, things you don't understand. That's where you have to say, I'm not looking back. I'm not going to live worried. I don't want you to get 10 years down the road and think, man, if I'd known it's going to turn out this good, I would have enjoyed my life.
I want to talk about two different dimensions of fear that I want you to understand before you take the lead. I want to talk about the fear of failure, because many people don't go as far as they should go because they have apprehension that they won't reach their goal. They just say, I'm going to stay down here where I'm at and not try because I might lose. I'm not going to own anything because I might lose it. I'm not going to buy a house because I might lose it. I'm not going to get married because I might get a divorce. That's madness, but that's how it is.
Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. He has only made 146 of those. You know what they write about? When he make it. So when you fail, it's a part of the process. Keep going. You're supposed to fail. Shit, who you know that gets it right all the time? That's impossible.
Have you given yourself permission to succeed? Or are you so intimidated by the fear of failure that you don't try? On the other side of it is the fear of success. I want it, but I don't want all the stuff that comes with it. I don't want to deal with all the problems that come with it. I don't want to deal with the pressures that come with it. I can't handle it. I'm going to stay on this lower level. And when you do that, you are left with nothing but the hope of magic. I'm just going to stay down here where it's comfortable, but I'm believing that I'm going to get a blessing up here while I'm staying down here. You can't do it. And if you will allow anyone, any voice on the inside to talk you out of this moment, you will forfeit it and be stuck washing your nets when there's a great drought of fish waiting you, if you have the courage to believe.
So deciding as you look at your life, as you look into the future and say, what fears am I holding on to that's keeping me from breaking out, that's keeping me from living up to my true potential, that's keeping me from having a sense of adventure and excitement in my life, and I'm giving that permission to. Because whatever discomfort you experience, whatever challenges or difficulty that it is, you got to handle it. Will it be challenging? Yes. What do you want me to tell you? That it's going to be a picnic? No, it's not. But that's just what you must go through in order to get where you want to go. And guess what? You are strong enough to do it. This dream you got, whatever you want to do, will it happen overnight? No. Will it be a struggle? Yes. Will there be times you won't know what to do? Yes, that's a part of it. But somebody must have told people, oh, life is going to be real easy. If they told you that, I've got a special announcement. See, when you accept yourself and you accept fear as a fact, but it is not a force to hold you back. So you accept the fact that you are afraid, and then you move on anyhow.
Life is too short to settle for things that are less than what you know is in you. You weren't made to go around and around the next 40 years doing something unfulfilling. Stretch, grow, take courses, learn, do your part, and He'll bring you an opportunity that not only scares you, but excites you.
What really stops us from taking the lead and coming to the forefront a lot of times is not the lack of talent, it's not the lack of education. I've been amazed at the people I have met who were highly educated and failing, highly educated and homeless. So education alone is not the solution. I've worked in penal institutions and seen people who were very gifted and incarcerated. In fact, I've seen people with less talent than you doing more than you. And this is what causes jealousy and envy. When you look and you meet other people who have less to work with than you, and yet they're in higher positions than you, you can either become jealous or you can begin to challenge yourself to say, what is wrong with my belief systems that's stopping me from going to the next level in this area? This is not about money necessarily. This is not about prestige necessarily. This is about progress. Because it's a shame to live long and have no progress.
Quit worrying about the chatter, the negative comments. Those are all distractions. Doesn't matter how good you are, kind, upstanding, somebody's not going to like you. You don't have to try to pay people back, convince them to change their mind. Some people are never going to be for you. They don't want to see your point of view. Quit worrying about what they think. I'm not going to spend my life worried about what somebody's saying, upset because they don't like me. When they try to make you look bad, He'll turn it around and cause you to look good. If you're consumed with what other people think, I've got to convince them to believe in me, then you'll get distracted and miss your destiny. People can dislike you without a cause. It'd be one thing if they knew you and didn't like you, but they judge you from a distance. Are you going to get offended and try to straighten them out and get involved in a battle that you're not supposed to fight? One of the best things we can learn to do is ignore it. The higher you go, more people will come against you.
And so as more people love you, more people hate you. They both grow up together. The bigger your life gets, everything comes up at the same pace because it creates an opportunity for envy.
Everybody loved you until you got that promotion. What the best strategy is to get even? Be still.
The only way to avoid it is to stay down. If you lay dead, even the animals won't bite you. And you have to decide, are you so concerned about being bitten that you're willing to spend the rest of your life laying dead, or is there something?
What people think about you and the possibilities for your dream is none of your business.
I'm gonna do all I can do, even if it risks you hating me. I'm going for it.
You don't have to try to prove to people who you are. It's your case, but the battle is the Lord's. Can I tell you, He's never lost a case. Your job is not to change people's mind. Your job is to run your race. When you know who you are, you won't live in this proving mode, getting your value out of what they think.